Good afternoon, LC people. Well, quick update for you. The wheel's now painted and the tyre is now on. Very happy about that. Didn't trap the tube or pinch it, which is what I normally do. But I'm sure I'm not the only one. A big shout out to my mate, Glyn Monk, for this fantastic stand he made for actually refurbishing his own back wheel. Bless him, he's let me have this stand because he knows we've got 3 sets of wheels to do. And to be fair, I'm overjoyed with it. He's made it really, really well. But you know what I'm like, my brain's thinking now, how can I motorise this and put something at the bottom to drive the wheel and some kind of permanent hand with a Scotch-Brite pad on it so it spins and I don't have to do anything. An automatic wheel cleaner. I'm not going to say diamond cutter because that would be a ridiculous stretch of the imagination, but to be fair, it's a good bit of kit. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be thinking of ways to adapt it and modify it for Dave's ends. Takes a lot of hard work out if a wheel can be spun and you can just hold a pad on it, which is where my brain is thinking. I'm sure you'd agree it's a good idea. I think there's a couple of guys in the club that do something similar. But yeah, going forward, when these things are powder coated, I need a way of being able to diamond cut my own things. I'm saying diamond cut, I don't really mean it in the true sense of the word, but to actually get all the spokes back in-house in a time limit that I'm happy with to get the situations resolved quicker. We're always trying to think of ways to do things faster. Maybe not better. I like old school ways because you're guaranteed a result, but it sucks the time. And if you're just working on your own bike, that's fine, but I've got a few friends' bikes here that I'm trying to do work on their bikes for them, bless them. So yeah, I'm just doing my best. If you've got any suggestions how I can motorise this, yeah, give me a shout because I'd be interested to know. Brake plate over there, I didn't take it to the powder coaters because at the end of the day, the chap that's having these wheels, I just wanted him to tidy him up a little bit because he's going to have them red eventually, but he wants to do that, and so that's fine. I just wanted him to tidy so it goes out, and if he doesn't get around to it, at least they're blackened for him and they're respectable. So yeah, that's both tyres on the wheels done. My fork legs apparently have just arrived at home. I didn't have the fork leg seals, so I've ordered them. So basically, until they come, I don't really want to strip the forks. We're having a new shock on the back now, apparently, so I'm happy about that. I've not got to refurb one of them. So I think my work for this wheel's done. So the rest of the afternoon, I'm going to be working on this bike. Now, the back wheel was shot blasted and it's quite pitted. I don't know if you can see that. So I'm going to actually try that nice jig out over there to do this wheel. So I've got to have the wheel out. I've got a side stand bracket that I've got to dress. It's been welded before, but it's not that pretty and it draws your eye, so I've got that to do. The motor's going to have a modification on the gear shaft, and unfortunately the motor's got to come to bits for that. So I've got to have the motor out, dress the stand, do the back wheel, and basically that clock was a kilometre clock, but it's had a mile/hour sticker put on it, so I'm going to change the gubbins in that clock to make it mile/hour. So they're my jobs for this bike, and it's going to get on the bench in the next half hour. I'm going to make a start on doing something. Not sure what yet. I might whip the motor out because apparently it's going to go next week, beginning of next week, to get the engineer guy to do the modification. So that's where we're at, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy my little stand. Thanks, Glyn. Dilly dilly.